It's Fancy Friday, man, so you know what that means. We're going to do a calorie count today. We're going to do a weigh-in, so I'll give you the official weight that I'm at. We're going to talk about a disease. We're actually going to talk about diabetes and how being overweight can contribute to getting diabetes. Also, I'm going to switch it up. Instead of the random act of kindness, we're actually going to talk about a current event, and that's what we're going to do going forward on Fridays. Last Friday, I weighed in at 291.8. I just weighed myself this morning. This is Thursday technically, but I'll be on a flight going to San Antonio on Friday, so I'm doing the video a day early. However, my weight is 287.4. That's my official weigh-in for this week. So dropped a couple of pounds. We knocking out this fat, man. We just doing it. Alright, so I'm going to go over the calorie count. So, I'll drop down to 287.4. This week, light exercise. I had a crazy work week here at work, and I haven't been able to exercise my normal 3 to 5, so it's a little bit lighter this week. Calories needed to maintain current weight, 3206. Calories needed to lose 2 pounds a week, 2206. So meal replacement at 8 a.m., 200 calories. 11 a.m., apples with cheese. Apples, get a lot of serotonin, cheese, get my calcium up. Half a pound of blackberries for the antioxidants, 1 p.m., 97.5 cal. Subway turkey Italiano, 9-grain wheat bread. 510 calories. Meal replacement 200 calories, so I'm at 1307. If I need 2206 to lose 2 pounds a week, if I do this every single day, I'm gonna see dramatic results, and that's how people get dramatic results. Lowering that calorie count, and then drinking water, avoiding all those fruit drinks and things like that, and you be just like me, dropping this weight quick. It's only been about 1 month and maybe a day or two, and we've already dropped from 308 down to 287, so it's already 20 pounds gone a month. So we actually changed some things up here. So instead of doing a random act of kindness, I'm actually going to talk about a current event, something that I see people talking about, something that's real big, blowing up. This week we're going to talk about Colin Kaepernick. He is a quarterback, bench player from the 49ers, was the starter, does have playoff experience, but because his play kind of digressed a little bit, they went ahead and put him in a bench role. During the national anthem, he chose to sit down instead of standing, and he spoke on his reasoning why, and he said, because we live in a land where minorities are being oppressed, and until something is being done about that, he refuses to stand for a national anthem that doesn't represent everyone. A couple things to it. Some people are saying he's being disrespectful to the military. His comments had nothing to do with the military. He didn't say anything about them. He's talking about oppression to minorities, the stigma. There's a stereotype, about people of color where this officer will feel like, okay, if this person of color is approaching me, he's more dangerous than someone else. So then they act with haste, shooting, beating people down, choosing to sit down. That is a non-violent protest. And what I don't get is, you read these history books and you're supportive of Martin Luther King, who endorsed sit-ins and boycotting, non-violent protesting. So you support that, but when Kaepernick decides to do it, you don't support it. With that, it leaves me a little confused and befuddled because he's using sitting down during the national anthem to spark debate. And I think the fact that him sitting down is getting people to spark a debate and getting people to talk about it, whether you can't stand the fact that he did it or you love the fact that he did it, the fact that you care about it is the point. So he got his point across. So it's Friday, so we're going to talk about another disease/ailment that can occur from being overweight. So another motivating factor for you to lose weight, get in shape, to not fall victim to a disease. So the second one, I'm going to read this verbatim here. Type 2 diabetes, diabetes. Diabetes is a disease in which the body's blood glucose or blood sugar level is too high. Normally, the body breaks down food into glucose and then carries it into the cells through the body. The cells use a hormone called insulin to turn the glucose into energy. In type 2 diabetes, the body's cells don't use insulin properly. At first, the body reacts by making more insulin. Over time, however, the body can't make enough insulin to control its blood sugar level. Diabetes is a leading cause of early death, CHD, stroke, kidney disease, and blindness. Most people who have type 2 diabetes are overweight. Being overweight contributes to diseases. Last week we talked about stroke. This week we're talking about diabetes. I see people posting all the time, I'm big and I'm proud. You can be as proud as you want to be, but you're not going to be healthy. You really want to be going to the doctors, popping these pills, being dependent on the pharmaceutical companies just to live your day-to-day life, especially when you're 20, 30, 40 years old? Do you want to live like that? Do you want to take a stand? Do you want to lose some weight, get in shape, treat your body like the temple that it is? You have an opportunity right now to do it, and to do it big. Lose this weight with me.